Hello everybody, it's Starcom Shadow Raider here. I'm back for another Starcom review. Today's review is going to be on the Shadow Force vehicle, the Shadow Raider I believe it's called. This was one of the first ones to come out in 1986, one of the first tanks, one of the first enemy tanks as well. And this is one of the few vehicles that's piloted by the robot drones. As you can see, he's piloting it there quite nicely. It's a nice little vehicle. I think these are about maybe £40 on eBay, so quite nice and cheap. They do look nice as a tank. You know, as you can see here, it's got the guns, got rotating, got a cannon on the top, and it looks like it's got some engines on the back as well for any, well, I guess, thrust propelling it over a canyon or something like that. So I'll show you some of the special features of this toy. As said before, came out in 1986, nice toy. First off, got a spring-loaded canopy. There you go. And we can take out the pilot. Here we see the robot drones. I've not reviewed these yet, they're very nicely detailed, they've got a lot of technological elements to them. As before, magnets in the boots. So there you go, you can see that. And I think this one's called Captain Battlecron 9, I think, or Algon 6. Doesn't matter with the robot drones, they're all generic soldiers anyway. There's only General Torvek, who sounded like Soundwave's long lost brother, that had any personality. He was the same mould, just black and yellow. So we'll put him back in there. Special features on this toy is the wheels can move up like that to form a walking, well, a driving mode. But this is mostly designed, so see the crates here, designed so it can drive up to the crate, pick it up and drive away with it. In theory, you can also drop it. Oop, that's the wrong button. You can also drop it by this little lever here. Right here. And it drops it. And it works with any vehicle that's got a magnetic top, like the parasites. Pick one of them up, drive around with it, drop it off. But that's not the main feature of this vehicle. Oh no, the main one is, see this button here? Right, you press it, and watch these guns here, and watch the whole section, especially this bit here. Watch. This is the power deploy feature. There we go. Tank extends. Two guns come out the front, and another turret comes out at the top. And this is a nice little turret as well. It's nice and springy, so it flops back in place easily. And you can put a man on top. You can actually hold the gun turrets. He can stand with the gun in his hands. Can he? He will. Oh, it springs out a little bit out of his hands. But he's supposed to stand there in the magnets, holding the guns. Well, you get the idea. You can also stand a man in the back here. And these guns will lift up as well. So basically this turns it from simple armed looking tank to a very well armed looking tank. The only problem is it exposes some more sections. Now, and if this was a proper, in proper franchise written history, this would be the exposed sections and they'll be vulnerable to enemy fire. It rolls quite nicely as well on when the wheels are down. It's due to 8 wheels underneath there. Now back to the toy. Yeah, so we've got a magnet in the middle there for the one pilot sitting, a magnet on top for another pilot. There's no magnet in there for somebody else sitting. The only problem is trying to get back together again is a bit of a pain because you've got to turn the toy around, squeeze it back in there. Well, sometimes it's a pain. By the looks of it, it's not today. And then just pop the guns back in. It's got a nice curved design to it. With Shadow Force, I often believe that what they did with their vehicles, in the fiction of the series, they probably stole a load of vehicles from other places And obviously I think it's like a band of pirates, mercenaries and criminals banded together, so they all had different types of technology and things like that, so they stole a lot of their technology, hence why the Shadow Raider looks different inside to what a parasite is. I'll just show you the parasite. Hang on, try and get the guy back in the cockpit. There you go, that's the parasite. As you can see, quite different design styles. They still have the same purple cockpit, but this has got all black angled lines, not unlike a stealth fighter. I think I've reviewed these already anyway. Whereas this is all nice and curved. Not like a modern day tank. It doesn't have the grenade repelling armour, but it still looks very nice. It's only room for 2-3 people in them. One in the driver's seat, one on top of there, and one in the back there. But when it's in this mode, only enough space in for one figure. There's a nice looking toy. I don't think they're that expensive on eBay, like I said earlier. It's got some nice decals on it, some nice stickers like here, 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 and here, and other places you can see. I highly recommend picking one up. If you can, pick 2 up, because they're an army builder, because these basically don't come with any generic characters. Like, the robots are basically cannon fodder for Shadow Force. I'll just show you the power deploy feature again. Watch. Hang on, from this angle I think. The gun decided to stay in. Yep. Once again, remember, these required no batteries whatsoever. Really were top of the range, state-of-the-art toys when they were released. Who knows if they'll be released ever again. There we go. Hope you enjoyed this review. I shall be back soon for another review. Don't know what I'll do. Might do Transformers, Lego. I don't know yet. I'll have to wait and see. Till then, Darth Shockwave, over and out. Bye.